I need this camera that's right here. I need this camera with me at all times. I need it with me at all times because the stuff that I just be seeing and hearing and that be going on around me. Hey friends, so this is going to be my first ever story time on my channel. Now I told this story to my coworkers as it was happening, and like they were just so intrigued. And then I came home and I told my mom, and then I told my best friend, and everybody was just like, girl, you be having the craziest stories. And so I'm like thinking, okay, I need, yes, this is my wine, y'all. I'm not just for this video, but when I finish this video I'm gonna be watching a movie, so don't be judging me. Okay friends, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel. That's number one. If you have any comments, you have some stories, let us know in the comments. Be sure to like this video so that YouTube knows that you like this type of videos, and it'll let me know that you want to see more content like this. So also this ain't for the children, so if you got the children, get the children out the, you know, get the children out the room, or put your headphones in, put your AirPods in, your headphones in, you know. And let's just go ahead and get this story time started. Alright guys, so I work in a high volume establishment, and okay, so we can go ahead and get the story started. So the clientele that comes through, majority of the time they have money. I will say that majority of the time. So this man comes in, and I'm a server, by the way, so I do like service-based customer service. And so I come in, you know, he comes in, he comes in and he's like, you know, hey, I said, hey, I'm gonna be right with you, because I was finishing up another customer. He like was walking past me as I was getting something. So I come back to him, I give him silverware, you know, a bed napkin, and I ask him what he would like to drink. Fran says, and I be calling all of my customers, if they're like young, like if they're not like super old, I call them Fran. I be like, hey, like I did y'all, hey Fran, because I like to be, you know, personable. Hey Fran. He's like, what's up Fran? Now that's something that I got from Megan Thee Stallion, and okay, we're just gonna keep that there. So y'all just keep that. I said, hey friend. He said, what's up friend? I was like, oh, okay, you know, what can I get started for you to drink today? And he was like, he wanted, we have what we call a lavender, shoot, what is it called? It is with the, dang, I got a brain freeze, with the rim, martini. A lavender, like lavender lemon drop martini. Now, if you're a drinker, you know it doesn't have to be just for women, but most of the time women drink those. So he told me, you know, he wanted the lavender lemon drop martini. I was like, okay, friend. And ended up getting it for him. No, first I went to the bartenders, and then, because I was like, he's a guy, and I was like, because sometimes you can get a lemon drop as a shot. So I went back to make sure. I was like, before, because the bartender, he's a guy, he's just like, is he wanting the martini or is he wanting the as a shot? And I was just like, oh, you right, let me go make sure, because I didn't want him to, you know, with the martini, you know, you have to like make sure the glass is cold, put the ice and leave it, you know. If you're a bartender, you work at a bar, you know what I'm talking about, but you don't pour the drink. So, and he was just literally like 15 steps away from the bar. That's where my section was. And so I go, okay, let me go ask him. So I was like, hey friend, you wanted a martini or you wanted this a shot? And he was just like, a martini. And I was like, okay, cool. So he gave me good energy, y'all. He gave me, throughout the whole experience, I'm not gonna say that he gave me great energy. So with me, I'm not a boring server. Like, I'm just a tad bit nosy, especially where I work. So I'm like, you know, wanting to know, like, what do you do, you know, for a living? Not just too much in your business, but in your business. So I was just like, so where you headed to? And he was just like, I am actually moving here, which if you guys don't know, I live in the Dallas, Texas Metroplex. And I was like, oh, okay, where did you move from? And he was just like, oh, I'm moving from Atlanta with my friends. I was like, oh, you moved from Atlanta. Interesting. Now, I'm going to pause the story right there. I'm going to take another sip. Now I'm from Mississippi, if you haven't picked up on the country accent. Okay. I have friends who are a part of the LGBT community. I have one best friend who's a lesbian, so I grew up knowing, you know, all the things before it became a thing with the communities. I grew up just being around it. Now I'm heterosexual, but like I said, my best friend, she is, back in the day, she was a lesbian, considered just a lesbian. Now that we're older, she's bisexual. So that's that. Now I done been to Atlanta many of times, so I asked the guy. Oh, and then I have another friend, because we're gonna bring her into the story as well, who is considered a homosexual. Yes. Now her name is Kiki. Kiki is transitioning, so not a transgender, but transitioning, if you will. So now Kiki has me and my other friend where we go out all the time, and we always tell her that we don't like going to Gay Town because Kiki, this is the one that's transitioning, doesn't really party with those people like that. Now I party, I have a good time with anybody. I can adapt in any environment. I'm not going to be bored, and if I am bored, I'll just go to sleep. That's just me. But so Briston was just like, hey Kiki, you know, when you're out in these, in the gay, you know, Gay Town, because Dallas does have a Gay Town, it's called Oakland, if you guys didn't know. When you're out there, you don't really engage with your community, and that's what they call it, the community. You don't really engage with them. So what can I say? I basically, because I felt like this man was, I felt like he was gay, I'm gonna be honest. So I was gonna, since he was moving here with his friends, he didn't mention family, like not saying family as far as the community. He didn't mention like family, oh I have like a wife, I have a husband, I have kids, blah blah blah. He never mentioned any of that. He said his friends. So he moved, and he was excited when he said that. So I was like, okay friend, cool. And then remember I told you how when I said hey friend, he was like, what's up friend? And I told you where I adapted that from, Megan Thee Stallion. And most of the times middle-aged men don't, they just be like, you know, hi, how are you? When I say what's up, or hey friend, what's up friend, they like, hello, how are you? They give me like that. But he was like, what's up friend? And I was like, okay, you know, what's up friend? So we're gonna get back to the story, but I just want to give y'all the backstory of what's going on. So my intentions was to, since he said, you know, he moved here, he ordered the martini, how, you know, just how the conversation was going with us. I'm having sidebars with my coworkers, like y'all, I'm not tripping, like, and they was just like, no, you know, I think he's gay. And I was just like, okay. So my intentions were to have him and Kiki meet, because he was moving here and Kiki doesn't have any gay friends in the community, because Kiki thinks, no shade Kiki, thinks that anybody that comes around her, like if they don't hit it off as far as them like wanting a relationship or moving forward, the friendship is out. And that's just not with the gays. A lot of heterosexual people are like that too, where it's just like they think, oh, if a person doesn't work out with them, they can't be friends with them. But no, you can be friends, you can meet people, you can, you know, go out as friends. You don't ever have to be a thing. Like it can be platonic, you know. But I'm trying to get my friend Kiki to see that. So that was my intentions, was to, okay, this gay man, potentially gay man, is moving here with his friends. So he's new to the city. You have been here for a decade. Y'all could be friends, or, you know, hang out, show him around, show him the ropes, show him around the city. That's all I was doing. So back to the story, y'all. Back to the story. Had to put my little sidebars in there. I'm talking to him, you know, just trying to figure out, you know, like, oh, who these friends that you move with? Because, again, he never mentioned a wife, kids, husband, blah, blah, blah. And then I did see a ring on his finger, but he, like I said, he never mentioned it. So he was just like, you're so nice. So he's like, done with his food and all that, got another drink. So he's just like, you know, letting loose right now. Not like in a sense where he's just like, you know, just being crazy. No, like, he's very professional. I'm professional as well. And I'm just, you know, trying to figure out. He was just like, yeah, so how long have you been here? And I'm like, oh, I've been here almost a decade. And he's like, oh, so you really, because again, he said, no, he said he was from Mississippi, but, you know, he grew up in Atlanta, which Atlanta and the part of Mississippi that I'm from is not far, because it's like Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. So, and it's like maybe 3 hours and some change from where I'm from. So I visited, or I frequent to Atlanta a lot, especially with my friend, my best friend. And if you guys don't know, a lot of people say Atlanta is, they tell women you can't find a husband in Atlanta because your husband probably with another man. That's just what it is. That's just, you know, but it's not, you know, all of Atlanta, but that's just, you know, what's been said for years now. So that's why when he said that, I was just like, interesting, because I'm the whole time trying to plot to be like, okay, I'm about to set you up with my friend. My friend needs friends, and you just moved here with your friends. So my friend can show y'all all the places to go. That's where I was getting at, guys. That's exactly where I was getting at. Child, the story about to get thicker. The plot thickens, cause baby, what was said after this, I wouldn't have even think. That's what I get for being nosy in them people's business. That's what I get. Like, that's what I get for real, y'all. So my friend was like, okay, no, he's not gay, blah blah blah. Another coworker of mine who is a lesbian, she was just like, he's drinking a fucking martini, he's gay. I would say yes. I said, and then and then he got another one, and then the vibes are there. Which again, no one take offense to what I'm saying. Like, I be with y'all. I fight for equality. Hello. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Back to the guy, because that's what this whole story time is about. And I don't want this video to be like super long, and I'm already at like 10 minutes. So I go back over there, basically ask him. I was gonna ask him if he was part of the family. That's the way to ask if someone is gay, if you guys didn't know. So I go over there and I said no. So first thing when I go over there, I was like, you doing okay? He was like, yeah. And I am checking on my other customers, by the way, for those people who are thinking like, dang, are you just at his table? No, I know how to multitask, okay? So I go back over there and I was gonna be like, you know, are you a part of the family? So he was just like, you fine. So I immediately, I'm like, me? Which I know I am. But friend, no, we're not doing that. We are, and again, I told you I see that ring. I saw the ring finger on. But he gave me all these vibes, so I'm just trying to figure out like what it is. He says, you're fine. I said, oh, thank you. Then he's like, I'm gonna leave you my number. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm still trying to figure like, dang, how am I gonna ask this man if you're part of the family and you're trying to hit on me now, and I still think that you're gay? So I'm a bold bitch, y'all. So I go and cash out some people, and then I wanted to sit down at the table with him. So I'm like, friend, I said, let me ask you something, don't get mad, because I feel like we're, you know, if I ever disrespect you, you know, and I let people, that's a disclaimer, if you feel disrespected, let me know. So I was like, friend, I said, are you a part of the family? Y'all, this is the look that he gave me. Never said a word. Just... And he's like, and I'm going to leave you my number here. And I want you to call me because I'm moving here in 2 weeks. And I said, okay. But friend, like, are we just going to skip over the part where you did not answer my question? Like, are you a part of the family or not? Because I have a mission here. I'm trying to see if you're gay so that my friend can have friends. Okay? He did not answer me. He just gave me that look, and I wasn't going to repeat myself because you heard me the first time. Because he gave me that little side eye. You feel me? Yo. Tell me why. I come back and I'm just like, because I get up. Because I see, you know, he didn't put the number. I'm like, friend. He said, Miss Christy, I'm going to be back in 2 weeks. Now, I'm going to leave you my number here. You take it if you want to take it. I'm like, are you a part of the family? So he getting up. And I said, so who you moving here with? You say you moving with your friends. How many of y'all is it? He said, I'm moving here with my wife and my son. Child, if that ain't tea. Because, friend, I'm confused now. I am so confused. So confused. What? When did we... I saw the ring, but... My son, grown and gone. I'm shipping him off to college in August. So I'm moving here in 2 weeks. When my son gone, he's not gonna be. He's gonna be in school at Louisiana State, I think he said. One of the colleges that's close. It's not. Louisiana is, you know, right there beside Texas. Friend knew I was confused, cause friend, we was talking about you and your friends moving here from Atlanta the whole time. Now, I did see the ring. I did. Shout out to you for the respect. But you didn't ask me for my number. You done told me I'm cute. And you married, and then I mentioned who you moving here with. You done said you moving here with your wife and your son. In the words of my coworker, he's bi and bold. So you think you about to kick it with me? You telling me, oh, you look so good and blase, and now you done moved from Atlanta with your friends, and I asked you part of the community, and you just like, you one bold joker. You bold, baby. Bold. But that friend. You bold. No, I don't want your number. I said, no. You've been in Atlanta too long. That is some Atlanta shit. No lie. That's some Atlanta shit, y'all. This man is bold. Like I said, in the words of my coworker, the one that's the lesbian. This man is bi and bold. You got a wife and kids. You done moved here with your friends, and you say his words, I'm ready to let loose. I'm ready to be free. You ain't about to have me in the middle of that. Y'all, I said this. Where the cameras? Where the cameras at? Cause what? Are you serious right now? This is what I need in my wine, y'all, to tell y'all this story. Cause what? He got up and walked out. You know, of course he paid his ticket. He tipped very well. He did. And he left that number. And I told the busser to throw it in the trash can. No, thank you, sir. You bold. I said the audacity. What? That's the type of stuff that be going on in my life, y'all. This nigga bold. Bold. Like, you are bold. I'm flabbergasted, cause if you ever had anything like that happen to you, let me know. Like I said, I'm gonna start doing more story times, because where I work and what be happening, I just be needing to do story times. I was stuck for the rest of the shift, even when I went home. Like, sir, sir, are you kidding me right now? She has standards, sweetie. She has standards. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good, love. Good. Are you kidding me? He showed my ass that day. What's up, friend? He showed me. Alright, guys. That was the story time. That was the story time. I just could not believe him. Like, still to this day, this has been like a week, and I'm like, and then he told, I will see you around. Yeah, because I know you, when you know that I'm going to be out with my friends in the community, in the gay town, you know I'm going to be out there with my friends. Because I celebrate my friends no matter what they do. I celebrate them. You know, I'm probably going to run into you. Probably going to run into you. You're going to be like, hey, friend. And I'm going to be like, what's up, friend? And I'm like, do I know you? And he'll be like, you remember me from your job? Oh, my God. Because that's usually how it goes. Alright, smash that like button, because I know y'all like this video. I enjoyed filming it for you guys. Again, let me know if you had any crazy stories about anything crazy like that. That's just how my life goes. Just people just feel comfortable doing it. And I don't mind it, to be honest. I do not mind it. But it's just, I just be like, I need this camera right here. I be needing it with me, because it's just like, am I being punked right now? That's why I was like, are you freaking serious? No. 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 And I don't even give my number out to people. I give my social media, mainly Instagram. And then most of the time people will hit me in the DM like immediately. And then talk about nothing. And then it's just, I just let the messages, I mean, I open them, let them know that I see them. I'll speak. But like, if you're not talking about anything, like if you can't hold a conversation, don't try to talk to me. Because like, you're boring and you can't hold a conversation. So it's just gonna be like this. Awkward. I know. But okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, because I don't want the video to be too long. So again, sound off in the comments. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, turn that notification bell on, all those things. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.